Hey my scrappy friends, it is Melinda. Welcome to my channel once again. Today is day 3 and I'm working on days 13 and 14 in my 2017 December daily album. As you can see, these look like school photos because they are. It is the last day of school. So the 13th was the last day of school for my little guy, last day of kindy, and the 14th was the last day of school for my big guy. So first I'm working on day 13 because I do like to work in these albums chronologically, as you probably have noticed. Even though I skipped day 12, you would have noticed hopefully. So I pulled a few different scraps from my scrap box to add to my December daily kit. I just felt like there wasn't enough variety, or not variety, but just not enough 6x8 papers in the Elliott Woods kits. So I pulled a few mostly neutrals, black and whites, but I've also pulled like a green, a wood grain and a red. So I'm just using one of my black and white prints here, little tiny polka dots all over it. And I've got 2 photos for Hunter's last day at school. They are printed about 3x4 and I just decided that I needed to chop a sliver off a couple of sides of both of these photos. And this page is going to be pretty quick and simple. So those red acetate numbers are from a Heidi Swap kit that I bought, a December Oh What Fun something or other album that I bought on clearance from Spotlight. I'm going to use that down the bottom there, and I'm going to add one of these black phrases with the gold writing. I think it says "Bring on the holidays." I'm just going to tear that off, and with these I like to tear the ends to go with the perforated sides rather than cut them most of the time. I'm just going to use my tiny attacher to attach that all together. And that is that little bit done. I'm going to stick my photos down. So that one was his aide last year, and this one is the teacher from last year. Going to write out the word kindy because that's the year he was in at school. I did muck around with placement of these letters for a little while. I first thought I was going to put them up there, so I put them all up there, and then don't like the way the D especially is cut in the middle of the middle bit of the D. So I'm going to move them all down. I don't make you watch me move them all. So you can see I'm just placing the I and the K. Going in with my ruler and a pencil to draw some lines for my journaling. And my journaling reads, and just like that, we are at the last day of the year and his last day of part-time school. So our kindies in our school do 3 days one week and 2 days the other week. My little guy was on the beginnings of the week, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Monday, Tuesday the following week. So I showed you a close-up there. I thought I was done, but I decided I wanted to add a little bit more, so I pulled out most of my Christmas kind of themed stamps here. I ended up going for this one from Elliott Woods. It was from the 2016 kits, I think. And I go with a little sentiment that says, "Counting down the days." I do use a gold ink pad that I don't really like it, but it's the only gold ink paint that I have. So if you're in Australia and you know where I can buy a good one, leave me a comment. Let me know where I can buy a half decent gold ink pad, please. So you'll see that I do test it out a couple of times. You can't see the stamping very clearly, but it is done. The other thing that you can't see is above the word kindy, I've used a gold Sharpie marker that I picked up when I was doing some back to school shopping for my kids. And I've just written last day. So I've just stamped that sentiment, and now I'm going to go in with this little label. I am going to use black archival ink around that, and I'm going to stamp it twice so that it is slightly offset. Sorry for my big head in the way, but I had to line it up properly. You know how these things go. Next, I decided I want a little bit of stamping down in the bottom cluster there, and I've got this word December from a Chamel Lane stamp set from last Christmas, so 2017, and I just stamped that 3 times. And here we go. The page is actually done this time. Done for sure. Slipping that into the page protector and then onto the back side. So this photo is of my big guy with his aide and his teacher from last year. These 2 people, I've put the caption the very best. These 2 people are amazing people. They probably just kind of go, you know, we were just doing our job, but they were so supportive of not only Jacob, but of us as a family and me, and I will be eternally grateful for the love and support and kindness that they showed us last year. My big boy has come so very far, and I cannot wait to see where this year takes him. So I've just used those alphas to write out the very best, because like I don't really have anything else that I want to say about them. They were amazing. This is one of the printables that I got. It's a bit hard to see, but that is the background is actually green. Of course, my ATG runs out. I always keep a roll of double-sided tape just next to me there. And just making sure that border's in the right place. I've just stuck that to the photo on the back. I don't like when the cards just float randomly and they're not the same size. It kind of drives me crazy. I decided that I wanted to put my 14 on using these same alphabets, and I'm going to put it on sideways. And there's a bunch of journaling, which I don't make you watch. So my journaling on this side reads, "We are definitely ending the 2017 school year on a high. It was a bit hit and miss if Jacob could even make the last day of school due to a tummy bug, but thankfully he was feeling better. I've got the teachers' names, have both been an amazing support, not only for Jacob but me as well. Without their help, I don't know how we would have gotten through the year. Jacob has done nothing but flourish with their care and support, and we are so incredibly proud of just how far he's come in 2017. So we're into the close-ups now. Day 3, I am on track. I have a couple more videos that I'm kind of ahead in. So yay me, I am winning. Have a fantastic scrappy day. If you are playing along, please share somewhere, and I shall be back again tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.